Imagine a being that doesn't crave your soul, only your downfall. It doesn't come with a scream or a sword. It comes with a whisper in a moment of weakness, when the heart trembles and desire overpowers reason. This is Asmodeus, a demon born not of shadow, but of the fire of passion. Welcome to a realm where the deepest desires become a trap, where Asmodeus, Prince of Hell, looks straight into your heart and smiles. Who is Asmodeus? Asmodeus is one of the most sinister and fascinating figures in demonology. His name first appears in the Book of Tobit, where he is described as a demon of jealousy who kills each of Sarah's husbands before they can consummate the marriage. In the Talmud, Asmodeus takes on a more complex persona, sometimes cruel, yet ironically intelligent, often meddling in human affairs and spreading chaos and confusion. In medieval demonological tradition and grimoires such as the Goetia, part of the Lemegeton, Asmodeus is depicted as one of the mighty princes of hell, commanding 72 legions of demons. He is associated with the sin of lust, not just carnal lust, but also the lust for power, control, and possession. He symbolizes the forces that break human bonds, passion turning into obsession, jealousy poisoning the heart, desire that destroys what we love most. His image often blends bestial features, bat wings, goat legs, a serpent's tail, emphasizing his inhuman nature. Asmodeus is not merely a demon of sin. He is the embodiment of the decay of love, a demon who isn't satisfied with the fall of the body. He wants the fall of the soul. Asmodeus does not symbolize ordinary evil. His power lies in subtlety. He is a demon who doesn't need a sword to kill. A word, a glance, or a whisper is enough. He embodies destruction born from emotions that feel close and familiar to us: jealousy, desire, obsession. His presence isn't always immediately visible because he works like a poison in the soul, slowly but surely corrupting feelings and relationships. In many traditions, Asmodeus is responsible for destruction born from love, where affection should be a source of closeness. He sows distrust, control, and insatiable desire for possession. He is not a demon of fire, but of the burning heat that consumes from within, the kind you don't see until it has burned everything down. He is a symbol of seductive chaos that enters our lives not through the door, but through a crack in the wall. He represents not brutal force, but intelligent emotional contamination, a disruption of the balance between heart and mind. Asmodeus doesn't need to attack. It's enough for him to undermine trust and ignite anxiety. In his shadow, even love becomes a weapon. Asmodeus in culture. Asmodeus, though rooted in religious texts and demonology, has over time become a pop culture icon, a demon who fascinates with his complexity, wildness, and seductive power. In classical literature, he appears as a symbol of spiritual decay. In Fyodor Dostoevsky's The Devil, he is a metaphor for the internal struggle of a man against irrational evil that comes not from outside, but from the depths of his own desires. In the Dungeons and Dragons universe, Asmodeus holds a unique position as the supreme ruler of the 9 hells, a diabolic strategist, master of contracts and lies, who rules not by force, but through intelligence and manipulation. In video games like Diablo, characters inspired by his image often play the role of main antagonists, embodying not only evil but also temptation that is impossible to resist. In Japanese anime and horror genres, Asmodeus is sometimes portrayed as a seductive, fluid, shape-shifting entity, appearing at times as a dark prince, at others as a monster from hellish depths. The distinctive iconic image of the demon with 3 heads, those of a bull, a ram, and a man seated on a fire-breathing dragon, has its origins in medieval manuscripts. This symbolism is deliberate. The bull's head represents brutality, the ram's head desire, and the human head intellect, creating a portrait of a demon capable of striking humans on every level: physical, emotional, and spiritual. Asmodeus is the archetype of evil that does not need screams or violence. A whisper at the right moment is enough. Is Asmodeus just a scary figure from ancient texts, Or something much closer, a shadow present within ourselves? A demon of old stories, or an archetype of human passions that spiral out of control? Does Asmodeus truly exist only in legends? Or maybe he's the one staring back at us from the mirror when we can't tame our own demons? Leave a comment, share your thoughts, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want more stories from the dark world of myths and symbols.